Okay. First thing first, let me introduce yourself for the audience. What is your name?
My name is Cindy Zhang.
Okay, Cindy, I know you from two sides. I know you as a model. You a few years ago, we did a couple of shows at Skyroom and at Brick, and I also know that you do some marketing and like a more like a corporate stuff. Can you talk about your career?
Okay, so last year I just graduated from my graduate school, and NYT.
Okay.
And my major was MBA. And after I graduated, I tried to find a company to sponsor me because I'm in my student visa right now. So I worked in a law office for like 4 months, but after that the business kind of broken, so I have to find another company to sponsor me, which I found my current company, and my current company called YYS Tech Inc. We basically specified for international students, and before that, the company know a lot of business, so we found the business owner and find the position they are hiring, and we give the international students the opportunity to find the job they want to, instead of like just going to like million interviews.
There are so many local students who wants the job, and it's not easy. I can't believe how difficult it is to be an international student finding the job. What is the advantage of hiring international student? Do you get to pay them a lot less, or do you get a lot more talented people? Why people hire outside? Is that jobs that no one else wants, or it's very complex, difficult to do jobs, require a lot of skills? What's the market about international students?
I think after I don't really want to talk about policy, but after Donald Trump be the president, it's even harder for international students to get job because firstly, like for example, Chinese people are not, like, if you're not living there for a long time and get into the circle in English people, you're probably not very fluent in English, firstly. And also there's some culture shock, which the company probably think you're not gonna fit into the company culture. Thirdly, I think the company don't want to hire international student is because that they need to go through a lot of application and processing to hire those people, and it's gonna look bad to white people that they don't hire white people because hiring international like foreigners is cheaper. Like that's a general situation.
Let's say in your case, you're a model and you're very, very pretty. And do you think being so pretty helps you to get a job? Let's say I know a lot of international students who also have a good, good body, good facial bone structure, and that also like another something that companies really want to, if they have someone in front of as a face of the company who speaks all the time on camera, or they need to take a picture, or they like the first person they see like when they enter the office, like a secretary or receptionist, or like if you have someone who is like a model who is amazingly good looking, it helps the company to kind of stand out, and instead of hiring model every time they do a shoot or like a production, they can have that person. So sometimes like unique looking folks who are like not looking like everybody else have distinct features helps the companies. Do you think that helps being a model and having career? You still need to have knowledge and experience.
Yeah. In my opinion, it does help to get through the interview if the position you're looking for is the thing you said, like a receptionist or a promoter, something like that. But if
they hiring, let's say, a lawyer, a doctor, or like engineer. They want someone who can pitch, who can do a sales pitch, and who can do marketing. And good looks, when the person is presentable and looks interesting on the set before even person open their mouth. People have their perception what the person looks like, and maybe how that's the whole company looks like.
Yeah, but those like positions are very limited. As you said, like all those positions you mentioned before is actually requires you have the communication or face-to-face talk to your clients and stuff. But if the position only requires the skills, they will only hire the people who have a better ability, not the, yeah.
No, I'm saying everything having equal. Let's say you have a skill level same as me, so we have exact same level of expertise in the whatever we pass the test. But you're very good looking, and I'm middle-aged dude. So when the company choose to hire, they might choose someone interestingly good looking rather than just if everything else equal. I'm understanding we're not talking about like hiring someone who doesn't have a skill. I'm just saying that. As additional help point that might help, because a lot of people they think, oh, I shouldn't do modeling, I shouldn't be in the fashion because I want to be a serious guy, I'm going to be a doctor, I'm going to be a lawyer. No, it's also helps. As far as international business, do you think billion Chinese folks like the language ability, even with the artificial intelligence, and nowadays I can speak pretty much any language I want on YouTube, but having ability to speak Mandarin and Cantonese are really helpful in today's world's economy when so many products made in China.
Yeah, I think it does help that when you're bilingual, and you can talk to more people, and you can not only limit working for American company, you can also work for a Chinese company, and you can make the connection both from like two nations. So I think it do help you if you speak another language.
Remind them what's your Instagram, how they can find you if they want to hire you as a model.
My Instagram is Cindy CCCINDIIII.
Thank you.